Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you right now will shake the very foundations of the NFL universe. An earth-shattering, universe-altering move that nobody saw coming. It's happening behind closed doors, in secret meetings so sensitive that even the most plugged-in insiders are gagged. But I have the verified intel. Something so explosive that it's about to redefine this offseason and send shockwaves through every NFL front office, every fan base, and every sports analyst out there. This isn't just a rumor, it's a whisper from the highest ranks of the league, a leak that barely escaped the vault of NFL secrets. A superstar, an elite, proven, game-changing force, could be on the move. A player so vital, so crucial, that his departure could tilt the balance of power, reshape strategy, and ignite a bidding war unlike anything we've seen in years. Imagine the chaos. Phone calls ringing off the hook, owners whispering, GMs sweating bullets, and agents scheming in the shadows. This is the kind of scoop that could flip the NFL upside down overnight. And trust me, the name is still under lock and key, but I've got the clues, the breadcrumbs, the signals that point directly to the next seismic shift in the league. The question is, who is it? Who is the mystery star whose move could change everything? Now, I need you to pay close attention, because what I'm about to reveal will blow your mind. If you think you've seen NFL trades, think again. This is bigger. This is more strategic. This is a chess move so bold that it will leave everyone questioning, how did they pull this off? But here's the challenge. This is just the beginning. The secret is still buried, and the real story is about to unfold. So stay tuned, keep your eyes glued to the screen, because what I'm about to tell you might be the most explosive NFL scoop of 2026. And if you're serious about getting all the latest truths, the insider details, and never-before-seen revelations, then do not blink. Hit that subscribe button now. Smash the like, activate the notification bell, because what's coming next isn't just news, it's a revelation. The kind of story that splits open the NFL's secret vault, revealing a move so monumental it will be talked about for decades. This is your inside pass to the truth, and trust me, you're about to see the game from a whole new perspective. Because behind those closed doors in those covert meetings, something incredible is happening right now. Something so hush-hush that only select insiders have the scoop, and I have it. The whispers, the leaks, the encrypted calls, they all point to one thing. A blockbuster trade that's about to change the face of the NFL forever, and the player at the center of it. Well, that's a secret that's about to be uncovered, but I can tell you this, his name will shock you, it will floor you, and once you hear the details, there's no going back. The NFL world is holding its breath, the front offices are in overdrive. Rumors are swirling, deals are being brokered in the dead of night. This isn't just a routine trade, it's a strategic assault, a masterstroke by a team desperate for a revolution. And I know who's involved, I know what's at stake. But I'm not going to spill everything all at once. No, that would ruin the suspense. Instead, stay with me because the details are coming, step by step, revelation by revelation, until you realize the full scope of what's happening behind the scenes. But here's the thing, this isn't just about a player, a contract, or a team. This is about legacy, power, and the future of the NFL. This is a move so audacious that it could redefine rivalries, elevate new dynasties, and leave a trail of chaos in its wake. And I can't keep it a secret much longer. Soon, the entire league will be talking about this. Soon, the truth will be out in the open. Are you ready? Because what I'm about to tell you will blow your mind. This isn't just speculation, it's verified intelligence backed by sources you can trust. Get ready for the most explosive news of 2026. Because in the next few minutes, everything you think you know about NFL trades will change forever. Stay tuned. The revelation is coming. And believe me, you won't want to miss a second. Because right now, the NFL's future is hanging in the balance. The biggest player of them all might just be on the move, and when this bomb drops, nothing will be the same. The countdown has begun. Are you ready to see the truth? Because I guarantee the next 48 hours will be absolutely critical, and once you hear what's really happening behind the scenes, your jaw will hit the floor. This is insider exclusive. This is the real deal. And you're about to witness history in the making. Now, let's set the stage for what's really happening in the shadows of the NFL universe. The Chicago Bears, a franchise on the rise under new head coach Ben Johnson, fresh off a remarkable playoff run that had fans dreaming about Super Bowls. But behind the scenes, a war of attrition is raging. Roster needs, salary cap crunches, strategic moves, they're all fighting for dominance. And in the midst of it all, a key piece, an elite game-changing player whose future is now up in the air. The Bears have been desperate to retool their front seven. They've spent months scouring the market, trying to find that missing piece, someone who can anchor their defense, disrupt offenses, and bring that championship edge. They've had secret meetings in the dead of night, hidden conference calls, encrypted texts. They've sent scouts flying across the country, every move shrouded in secrecy. Their war room locked down tight, and the whispers, louder than ever. What did they find? Who is the player that could flip the entire NFL landscape? Well, I can tell you this. It's a player with proven star power, a name so revered that his presence alone strains defenses. Someone who can rally a team, energize a fan base, and threaten every rival with his sheer dominance. And when the truth finally emerges, it will leave you speechless. Now imagine a star with power, size, agility, and a relentless drive, someone who's been a cornerstone of his team's defense for nearly a decade. A player who's been to multiple Pro Bowls, who has a Super Bowl appearance under his belt, and who's earned respect across the league. Someone whose stats threaten to redefine what's possible on the field. And the team? A franchise known for big moves, desperate to make a statement, to establish dominance, to finally get over the hump. In fact, the clues are all there. My sources tell me that the negotiations are in advanced stages. A deal so bold, so audacious that it's been kept under tight wraps with only a handful of insiders clued in on the full scope. The logistics, obscure, the timing, perfect, and the potential, astounding. But who is it? Who's the star at the center of this seismic shift? Well, the name I keep hearing over and over is Arik Armstead. Yes, Arik Armstead, one of the league's most versatile, explosive, and impactful defensive linemen, and his move to the Bears. It's not just a rumor, it's an impending reality, one that could turn this entire NFL offseason upside down. Now, let's break down Arik Armstead's unbelievable profile, because this isn't just some run-of-the-mill trade piece. No, this is a player with a resume so stacked that he's practically a franchise cornerstone. Standing at 6 feet 7 inches, weighing almost 300 pounds, Armstead is a force of nature. His wingspan alone could tear through defenses, and when he's at his best, he's unstoppable. He's been a key player for the San Francisco 49ers since being drafted 17th overall in 2015. Over nearly a decade, he's accumulated a mix of stats that make him one of the league's most feared interior disruptors. His career high in sacks, an impressive 10 in 2019, primarily as an edge rusher, showcasing his unique hybrid skill set. His pass rush ability inside. It's proved deadly, with multiple seasons averaging over 400 snaps at defensive tackle and consistently threatening quarterbacks with his explosiveness. His run-stuffing ability is legendary. Countless games where he stuffed runs at the line, collapsing pockets and forcing turnovers. And don't forget, the awards. A Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year in 2024, a testament not just to his on-field dominance but his off-field impact. He's a leader in the locker room, a consummate professional, and a player who commands respect from teammates and coaches alike. His contract. A 3-year, $51 million deal signed in March 2024, with an annual average of roughly $17 million. That's a steal in today's NFL, especially for a player of his caliber. But what makes this move so enticing for the Bears is his market value. An elite interior presence with a proven track record and a durability rating that, while affected by injuries in the past, still places him among the league's top-tier defenders. Why would Chicago want him? Because they're rebuilding on the fly, hungry for that missing element, someone who can anchor the defensive line, create chaos in the trenches, and elevate the entire defense. And with the offensive firepower they've assembled, Caleb Williams leading the charge, adding Arik Armstead would be the perfect complement. It's a move designed for instant impact, championship aspirations, and a legacy that could be etched into NFL history. But wait, there's more. The behind-the-scenes drama, it's even juicier. Rumors from league insiders reveal that NFL upper brass and rival teams are desperately trying to block this deal. Why? Because they know how much Armstead can change the game. A source close to the negotiations even hinted that rival front offices are fuming, trying to outbid the Bears, offering draft picks, future assets, anything to keep him from crossing the divide. Meanwhile, the GM of the Bears, Ryan Poles, is quietly working in the shadows, crafting what could be the most calculated, most daring trade of the decade. His reputation as a strategic genius is on the line. Behind closed doors, he's analyzing every possible scenario, salary cap implications, future years, locker room chemistry, and making sure that this move not only makes sense now but sets them up for sustained dominance. The whispers that this deal is nearly finalized with only the last few contractual details remaining. And the reaction inside Hollis Hall? It's electric. Coach Ben Johnson, fresh off a playoff run, has been dreaming of a defense that can finally impose its will. His eyes light up at the idea of adding a player who can dominate from the inside, disrupt passing lanes, and change the complexion of every game. Even the owner, George McCaskey, has reportedly given his nod. This is a franchise pushing all in, betting everything on a future built around elite talent. Now, truth be told, the financials play a huge role here. Armstead's current deal. It's a bargain for his level of production, but with the NFL salary cap tightening, the Bears will have to make some tough decisions. Some veterans will be moved, players with high cap hits but diminishing returns. The possibility of releasing others, very real. But for Armstead, the fit couldn't be better. His skill set aligns perfectly with Johnson's aggressive, disrupt-the-quarterback scheme. He's the kind of player who can make the difference between a team that's playoff-bound and one that's a true Super Bowl contender. And let's talk about next season. Projected stats. If Armstead joins the Bears, you're looking at an immediate impact. Expect 8-10 sacks, multiple TFLs, and a relentless presence that offenses will dread. His run defense? Elite. His ability to collapse the pocket? Game-changing. And in Chicago's new scheme, he could be the centerpiece of a defense that transforms from average to dominant virtually overnight. Compare this move to historic NFL blockbuster trades. Think Jard Allen to the Vikings or Ndamukong Suh to the Dolphins, except this one feels even bigger. It's not just about filling a roster need. It's about establishing a new identity, a new era of dominance and swagger. And now, as the hours tick down, the stakes couldn't be higher. The next 48 hours will be crucial. Rumors will intensify, negotiations will reach a fever pitch, and the league will hang on every word. This isn't just insider talk. It's verified intel that only a handful of people know. The NFL's landscape is about to be reshaped by one bold, calculated move. And the name at the center, it's Arik Armstead, about to become a Chicago Bear. Imagine the headlines: NFL shockwaves, Bears pull off historic trade for league's elite interior defender. It will be remembered as one of the most daring, ambitious, and game-changing deals in league history. But make no mistake, this is just the beginning. The true story is still unfolding. The pieces are coming together, and once they do, the entire league will have no choice but to take notice. Hold tight. The truth is coming soon, and trust me, once it's out, there's no turning back. Welcome to the new NFL. Welcome to the era of unstoppable dominance. And it all begins with one name, Arik Armstead. The future of Chicago is about to be written, and you won't want to miss a single second of what's next. Because this is only the beginning of the biggest story of 2026. The game is changing, and the next chapter is about to be written in fire and fury. And that's just the start. The real bombshell, still hidden in the shadows, waiting to explode. But one thing's certain, the NFL universe will never be the same again. And you, my friend, are right at the center of it all. Stay locked in. Stay tuned. Because when the truth drops, when that trade finally becomes official, you'll want to be the first to know. The countdown is almost over. The question is, are you ready for the next chapter? Because I promise, what's coming will be remembered forever. The NFL's biggest secret is about to be revealed, and trust me, once you see it, nothing will ever be the same. This is Insider's exclusive. This is the ultimate revelation, and you're about to witness history in the making.